Sprinting to the future of law. Ah, what a relief! Adapting to ambient intelligence. Part 4. Legal issues with ambient intelligence. In the previous part of this issue, we talked about who could be interested in ambient intelligence. In this part, we will discuss some legal and regulatory issues with ambient intelligence. Privacy is a huge concern with ambient intelligence. Continuous data collection and long-term data storage raise serious privacy concerns. The issues of consensual monitoring and informed acceptance will have to be resolved. The consent framework of AMI systems need to be assessed and made in compliance with data protection laws of relevant jurisdiction. User consents can be based on a purpose rather than specific use. So personal data can be shared to improve user experience when devices that may not have been pre-arranged and belong to third parties. In addition, protocols need to be developed for sharing data with law enforcement authorities, especially when crime is suspected. This is even more relevant in consideration of using inadvertent confessions in criminal proceedings or courts. Data security is also a serious issue. AMI depends on vast amount of personal and non-personal data stored at various locations, cloud, edge, and device. This requires robust security measures to minimize all kinds of harm and calls for assessing the effectiveness of existing cybersecurity standards. In the event of cybersecurity breach in an AMI system, interoperability may attribute liability to multiple AMI companies. This requires us to develop a framework in advance to appropriately allocate responsibility in cases of security breaches. Authentication of who has access to which data is also an important consideration. Anonymizing personal data can reduce risk related to unauthorized access. In addition, AMI technologies can use tokenization of data for authentication and traceability. Consumer protection and product liabilities are other important issues. AMI systems use many different types of sensors and control systems. It is very likely that some may malfunction in some conditions or due to lack of preventive maintenance. Protecting users from harm caused by malfunctioning or hacking of these devices becomes paramount to ensure the trust in AMI systems. Given the interoperability of devices in AMI, a malfunctioning of one device may have been caused by command from another device. Principle of allocating responsibility need to be defined and reporting obligation to service providers need to be embedded in service contracts. AMI systems use many types of technologies which may be protected by intellectual property rights of other parties. Developing unique AMI technology may lead to patent disputes and legal complexities. So the legal and regulatory issues with ambient intelligence are complex and require AMI system developers and providers to pay detailed attention to them. In the next part of this issue, we will look into some operational and ethical issues with ambient intelligence.